You like that beat, Jay? You like that beat?
He's dancing.
Listen, everybody loves a comeback, right? Even Kim Kardashian, right, guy?
Well, she did get cum on her back, so
yeah. What is up, Defects? Guy Forge, thank you for being on the same page as me. Appreciate the back and forth right there.
There's nothing wrong with a comeback story. I mean, come on.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Everybody loves that.
Yep. So live on a Monday night. What's up? It feels like we weren't on last week, but we actually were. That was a long, interesting show.
Oh yeah.
That was Pharaoh's Lounge essentially taking over Pressable Defects, but it was
rightfully
he was a character.
So. I mean,
he was a character.
And talk about someone to stand in. If anyone's going to stand in for Jay, I mean, that was a good choice.
Yeah,
that was a good choice.
I'm pissed I missed that because
he did you right, Jay. I mean, he held up his end. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't even know if me and him could get on the same stream, dude.
That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know, man.
I think you might break the internet at that point.
But before we get started, before we bring in our guests, let me say what up to my boys. I'm going to start with Jay today. What's up, Butch? What's going on? Missed you last week.
What's up, guys? Missed everybody. I'm back. Missed a good show last week. Pharaoh, aces in my book. We got a good one tonight. Favorite guest is in the house. And that's it. Gayuch, what up, player?
Hey, what is up, Defects? What's up to my boys? It's always good to share the screen with you. I'm excited for tonight. This is going to be fun.
Yeah. Good stuff tonight. As you can see from the promo, we got Low back. She's hanging in the back. We're going to bring her on any minute now. Quick rundown. What are we talking about? We're talking about FOMO. We're talking about FOMO tonight. We're talking about Spider-Boy. We're going to get into that a little bit. We're going to look at some data. Jay's going to break it down a little bit for you. Guys got a nice cash or trash it lined up for you. And then we'll see where else the night takes us. So before we get into any of that, let's talk about the sponsors. Where are they at? Here we go.
Guys, you know it. First up, Erod 2 and 2 with Express Comic Book Pressing. Erod blazes your books. Hit him up for all your cleaning and pressing needs. The best in the business. When I tell you the best in the business, the best in the business. Defects 10 gets you 10% off. Not only that, Erod is nice enough to pass along his discount from CGC and CBCS, guys. So hit him up, use that Defects 10 and tell him we sent you. And next up, everybody's favorite Canadian Beaver, Mutant Beaver Comics, one of the world's largest online retailers for exclusive variants. Defects 10 gets you 10% off. These guys ship worldwide. That's right, worldwide. Defects 10, tell Pat and the B-Man the Defects sent you. How's that?
Let me tell you something. At this point, you're getting too good at it. I feel like me and Guy are going to have to start distracting you to like try to throw you off. You know, like we got to do something. We're going to have to like...
It just rolls off your lips too good.
Like, listen, if anyone got anything going on, bar mitzvah, birthday, grand opening, hit me up, man.
Hold on a second. We're going to put Jay on Cameo. This is our next thing.
That is a good point. We could do that. We could do that.
You want a special message from the Butch? Here you go.
Could you imagine that? What do you think you could charge for that realistically?
Been charged to be honest with
what are you talking about?
Guys, if you want Cameo, if you want a message, just hit me up on IG.
Here we go.
Okay, now this is going to be a thing. Okay, now this is going to be a thing. No, we have to do this. We have to make this happen. Please, someone hit up the Butcher with a customized message. Like, make it like short so he doesn't, because if it's longer than like 20 seconds, he's just not going to do it. So give him something short and sweet to do. I need to see these. I need to see these out there on IG. Cameo style. Just Jay's going to start his own website. Free Cameo. I don't know what we're going to call it. What are we going to call it?
First one's free.
Call it Freebio. Freebio.
DeBuccio.
Jay Freebio.
Only J's. Yeah.
Only Jays.
Kamikaze in the house. What up? This guy's just posts fire all day long on his
he's
Instagram.
crazy.
What the fuck? This guy's got some collection, dude. All right, so you guys want to get into it, bring in low, and we'll just get this show started, or what?
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Coming to you static free with a new internet connection.
Where is she?
Lolo in the house. What is up?
Is it working?
Yep, it's working.
What'd you
Good
say?
to go.
What'd you say?
Yeah, good.
Should I just thought like this the whole.
No.
See, that's what you should have done. Should have came in fucking with us. See, we fucked with you in the backstage. You came in fucking with us.
I
That
wanted
would've
to,
been-
but then I was like, what if it actually is fucked up? And then I'm just extra shooting myself in the foot right now.
What's going on, Lo? What's going on since the last time you've been on it? I know that was a traumatic experience. It was tough, but you were a trooper. You hung in there. You had a smile on the whole time. I don't know how you did it. I would have left, to be honest with you.
Slugs. No, I don't know. I think now that I have this amazing setup and I can talk normally with you guys, I mean, that's kind of the biggest thing in my life right now. I think I just peaked.
No, don't say that.
I
We are the
peaked.
bottom of the barrel, okay? We are the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, go under the barrel, dig a hole, and that's us.
That's
Yeah,
where
but
we're at.
I'll tell you the one thing. The bottom of the barrel does taste good, though.
I mean, that's where all the flavor is, right?
So let's be honest.
Or all the alcohol. It depends
I'm
where
learning
you're.
about you.
Yeah, this is true. If you don't know us by now, Lo, I mean, come on. But good to see you. Good to see you. Glad you came back and hang with us. And we got a good show, so we're just gonna get right into it. You're like a regular now, so we don't have to talk about you anymore. All right. So you don't get any special treatment anymore. All right.
That's fine, I guess.
Jay, Spider Boy, what the fuck happened this last week?
Dude, all right. So on the book, I'm torn, right? Because listen, it's comic book speculation, right? That are getting people back into not back into comic books, but excited for something that's not movie related. I don't think this guy's gonna pop up in Spider-Verse, right? Is there rumors of that? No, right? Way too new of a
I
character.
can't see that. Yeah.
Yeah, so listen, we'll get into it. A lot of FOMO. Everyone's posted them. I didn't get any. People have told me to, get it on final order cutoff. I still didn't order it because it's just not a character I could I could really get behind. I guess if you're gonna flip it. And listen, I'm not going to tell anybody how to spend any of their money. If you want to go out there and buy 30 copies and flip them all, good for you if you make a profit off it. If you want to pay extra because it's a character you believe in and you don't give a fuck what people say about FOMO, it's your money. You got to do what you want, right? Whatever makes you happy. I'm not going to tell anyone out here, avoid the FOMO. If it's a book you like, grab it, man. But is it a book that I would pay over cover price for? No, absolutely not.
Okay, so cover A on the left, I guess that was the secret variant by Ramos that nobody, I don't want to say nobody, they didn't really release until the day, that kind of week of. I guess it was on New Comic Book Day, but I think some people knew a day or two before, had seen the picture. Obviously that cover on the right with Spider-Boy on the cover is the one people were going crazy for. And then we'll flip it to the interior that Jay sent me over. Looking like his name is Bailey, right? We see that down there on the bottom. I think that's what it says. You guys probably can't see that, but when I zoomed in, it says it's Bailey. So his name's Bailey, but Lowe's got the spectacles out. But that's important actually, because Jay actually sent me something else with his research, but it kind of lets us know that there's a difference between this character and another character, which is good. Looks like another Spider-Verse character, like Jay said. We're going to look at some data, Jay. Is that correct?
Are we? I guess so.
I think so. We'll get to that in a minute. But as far as my 2 cents on this, I'll go with Jay. I'll say the same thing. I'm not going to exactly force you. I'm not going to tell you, like, don't do this or don't do that. I'll give you my recommendation. Like, I'm going to say, if you don't have this book in your possession yet, don't buy it for, more than the cover, because I think in 3 months from now, you're going to be able, you may not be able to buy it at cover, but I think you're going to be able to buy it for at least half of what it's selling at today. We're going to look at some other examples of that going forward. You remember Tossin, Black Panther #3 from last year. So we're going to look at that, see what happened there. But that's my 2 cents on this book as far as just initial thoughts. Should you be buying this right now? Movies, I mean, we didn't even get a live action Miles yet. What's the chances of us seeing a live action Spider-Boy before one of us on this panel is in the ground? Probably zero,
probably me.
Right?
Probably me first.
Well, it's going to be me or you, right? Because you're just, you treat your life like, a crazy man, and I just am destined to die early no matter what. So, what do you think, Guy? I mean, what? Just an initial thought. You saw what was going on. You saw the book going up. What's your take? Your 30-second take on this?
I don't even need 30 seconds, but I'm sitting here going, what the fuck? Like, why? Why? Spider-Boy now? I mean, Bailey, he barely fits in that suit, looks like, on the screen over there.
Barely.
It's a little tight. It's a little
tight.
I mean,
a little tight.
The kicks are nice, though. The kicks are nice, I must say.
I mean, now we're putting Spider-Man in sneakers. We started that. Now it's a trend, I guess. I don't know. I think this is a stretch. I just don't know why. I mean, unless this is going to be ulterior motives, and we'll let Jay feel that later and have a comment about it, because I don't know who's underneath that suit. So,
good point.
I don't know who's underneath that suit. So,
what do you think, Lo?
I'm not into it. I honestly haven't really picked up too much of any new DC Marvel comics in a long time. So to jump on the FOMO, bandwagon, for this one, it doesn't really make sense for me. But hey, to each their own. I mean, it is a cool character, sure. I mean, I'm glad that they're not, as I was saying before to you, Matt, like they're not taking like an older character and just trying to do something new with it because they're running out of ideas. Although there is somebody who said like, oh, they're, just creating a new Spider-Man. They're still running out of ideas. Like, I also agree with that. So, I mean, I'm just ready for something new and cool. This doesn't really do it for me.
Yeah, you made a good point when we were setting up earlier, and you said, everyone was complaining about repurposing characters, and at least they didn't do that. So I agree with you there. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see if this, but you also said the same thing. Like, we got a Spider Bite, we got a Spider Zero, we got the Spider this, Spider
Bite. Nothing happened with that.
So are they going to actually develop this character, or is it just like a throwaway character, like a lot of these other Spider-Verse characters?
See, but like when we looked at it, and they did the stupid shit with that terrible suit that they brought out. Remember like 6 months ago? They brought out that horrendous.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah,
horrendous suit that was like just garbage on the paper. Like, this is like I think I don't know if you're running out of ideas. I don't know what they're doing. It seems like, why? That's my question. Like, what's wrong? If again, we can go back to the writing, and if you have Spider-Man and you have a good writer with it, why do you need to change it?
Well, UniX. I mean, you see what UniX Jay says.
Yeah, and I like that comment. It's not necessarily saying he's going to be the next, but we have so many Spider-Man characters. To be honest, I'd rather buy a raw copy of first appearance of Silk than what these are going for right now.
Yeah.
We seen FOMO like this with Virus, and we all know what happened with that. I mean, if you're a Spider-Man fan and you want to get behind this character, get behind this character. Like I said, I'm not going to tell anybody how to spend their money. I just don't. I see it as a trend right now. I know Marvel's going to see the feedback sold, and he's definitely going to get a solo series after this, and people are going to be jumping all over that. His Origin's coming out soon. You already got first cover and first appearance in this Ramos cover right here. And yeah, so there's Edge of the Spider-Verse. What's that? Number 3, right, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be his origin story. So people are going to be grabbing that.
That's in June.
I believe there's June 23rd that comes out. Like I said, guys, listen, I'm not going to tell anybody how to spend their money. Has anyone hashtag FOMO-sexual yet? Could I start that, or is that bad?
FOMO-sexual. That is amazing. Wow. Why is that bad?
Love it.
No, I'm fucking canceled. Listen,
Jay,
if
we're not canceled yet, what the
if
fuck?
you're really behind FOMO, dude, you're hashtag FOMO sexual. How about that?
Dude, get
But
that
you know what?
trending.
Yeah, get that
Let's
trending
get that
now.
trending. Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is because of the situation that we're in and how wonderful Lowe's mic sounds. Lo, how about you read our super chat from former Trout?
Super chat 30 CAD. What's that about? These 15 sweaty toonies are worth more long term than anything Spider-Boy will bring you. Good to see Lo again. Love that.
There you go.
See, there you go. Thanks, former Trout.
Former Trout from Canada. It's from our buddy up north.
Yeah, and listen, there's so much stuff going on, like whether you're down with FOMO or not. Listen, I'm gonna keep repeating myself. Buy what you want, man. Like if it's like the stock market. If this is a book that you think's gonna go somewhere, why not grab it now? If you think it's gonna go higher than what it's selling for right now, which I don't see, I think it's definitely peaked. Grab it, man. Oh God.
Back issue Paulie in the house. You knew we had to throw a comment in tonight.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good
So
comments.
is that him unmasked on that cover A?
I
No,
don't
right?
think
That's
so.
a,
No,
that's a different character. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Again, there's so many Spider characters. I don't know which character that is. I'm sure somebody in the comments could tell us that. But we've seen this character before, Jay. Have we
Yeah,
not?
and listen. Oh yeah, and I'm not gonna sit here and talk shit about FOMO. How many books did we have FOMO on that we grabbed?
Of course. But
Books everywhere. You know what I mean?
listen, don't be shamed if you did run out and buy this. But we're talking about it because we want to try to make some sense of this. Doesn't make sense. Every single person on this panel has got caught up in that at some point or another, right? And sometimes it's not even the FOMO. Sometimes it's just excitement. It's the reason why some of these books were popping when the movies were good, because the movie gets you so excited or the TV show gets you so excited that you're like, I don't care what this book costs me right now because that's how invested I am. And that's what people forget. It's not just about FOMO, right? All of a sudden that became this new fucking word that everybody wants to use all the time. But sometimes it's I just am so invested in this right now that I don't really care what I pay. And yeah, maybe I even realized that I could pay less 6 months from now, but I need it in my hands now. And that's just, we're fanning out, right? And that's, sometimes it is what it is. If that's what it is, good for you. It's good for the hobby. It's good to keep this thing going, but if you're on the fence, that's why we're here. We're trying to make some sense of it and seeing if maybe it is worth it. We're gonna keep it going and see if there's something that points us to say that it is worth it.
You want to help former Trout out and give him a little something for that $30 Canadian.
Should we? Well, he is from Canada, so we can give him a little Larry.
Yeah.
We give him a little Larry.
You guys have any food? Never mind. I think I got a slice in the old ET. There she is. Not like a slice of meat lovers after a good night.
Can't beat Larry. Pizza and beer. Thank God those aren't Bud Lights. I would have had to.
You would have had to take
Yeah.
it down.
Yeah. I don't think they drink Bud Lights in Canada, to be honest with you.
I don't think so.
Labatt Blues all day long.
That's it. But we have seen this character before.
So we
in 1996.
we seen a character named Spider Boy. This was kind of a mashup between Marvel and DC. This is Ben Reilly crossed over with Superboy, hence Spider Boy. So it's been out there before. I'm sure this book's gonna heat up now just because of that. Is it a book I see going anywhere? Absolutely not. But there has been a character, Spider Boy, and like Matt said, from '96, and I seen a couple of these sell today on eBay. So who knows, man? Who knows?
Yeah,
Definitely not the same character though. 100% not the same character, guys. Do not get it mixed up. But there has been a one-shot Spider-Boy title out there.
What'd you say,
It's
Lo?
much more fun. That one. I mean, look at him. First off, I like the whole Superboy. The leather jacket and stuff like that. I'm one of those, but that just looks way better in my opinion. I don't know.
Yep.
What do I know?
Okay. You feel a little bit more, a little bit more, less of boy, maybe young Spider young man. It's got Lowe's attention a little bit more than the prepubescent Spider Boy, you know.
Because the other guy looks like
this guy's a little bulked up. He's got some fashion, you know.
Well, the other guy looks like an 8-year-old girl inside of a suit. Maybe that's why.
I mean, listen, he's half Superboy. You know what I mean? He's got to be jacked up a little bit.
So the story with this one is his name's Pete Ross. So like Jay said, definitely two different characters. And this was a genetically engineered person, I guess. And like Jay said, Ben Reilly, Spider-Man, and Superboy's DNA were merged together to create Spider-Boy, Pete Ross. And Thaddeus Ross is his adopted father, which is so weird. But yeah, one and done for this character, more or less. I think he appeared like 10 times, but basically one issue, like Jay said, one shot. So if there was some confusion, like Jay said, this is not the same character, but it also lets us know that they've tried this before and it didn't really go anywhere. Now, different circumstances, but still, I feel like if this really caught on, I feel like they would have developed them more. Different times, 1996, there was a lot going on then. So, I don't know.
Next.
You want to look at a little data?
Yeah,
let's
go.
go.
A little data.
See what these books are selling for? See what we got here.
Lowe's sitting there saying, yeah, let me see some numbers.
Let me see some numbers.
Yeah, give me the fun stuff already. Jeez.
Yeah, seriously. What the fuck, Matt? What are you doing over here? All right, so I tried to go back. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a little... Yeah, never mind. I'm not going to say that. I always get caught saying something stupid and somebody clips it.
Yeah.
All right. So is that better? Can you see it better?
Yes.
So
great.
this is kind of like when it first started selling right around this time. This was March 28th, so like a week before. These are obviously pre-sales. You can see cover A. They were going for $3. Nobody, the top secret were going for $7. Okay, for $7. So let's go to when this is a few days before the cover got leaked. They were selling for $10, 14, up and up and up. And then I think it came out on the 4th or the 5th, right? So 15. Let's just go to the top of the page here, see what the date is. So on the 4th, it still wasn't out yet, technically, right? I think it came out on the 5th, yeah.
Are you moving stuff? Because I don't see anything moving on the screen.
You can't see anything moving?
No.
Nope.
Oh, it's nice to be the one that
You're
isn't
the
having-
Black Panther's on the screen right now.
I mean, what the... You guys can't tell me? You guys can't tell me I picked the wrong one?
I did.
Just navigate through.
All right, just fuck off. All right?
I just did.
Anyway.
No one else is saying anything.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it, Lo. Appreciate it. All right, can you see it now? Can you see
Yes.
Fat Doc Ock
Yes, I
Yeah.
can.
at the top of the page?
Looking
Okay.
fat.
It looks like fucking Rosie O'Donnell in costume.
Wow, God, that was good. All right, so
What the fuck?
these were pre-selling for above cost, above cover. Okay, definitely that cover, that Ramos cover. So let's go to the latest sales. So that 1 in 100. I mean, those are this actually just sold because it wasn't there before. 189, 225. But it looks like that Spider-Boy cover, the Ramos cover, settling in right around $40. Right around $40. So it didn't actually go nuclear. $40 is still pretty good. This is a 2-lot, 45 a piece. I think some 9/8 sold. Let me see. I have another page for 9/8. Where is it? Here it is. Share. There we go. So the 9/8 are selling for around $180. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
So you got 180 buy it now, 185 on auction. That's a really strong sale. 153. Okay, so these definitely jumped, but I feel like it simmered out pretty quick and it kind of leveled off. And I think that was kind of people smartening up a little bit because of some of the past things that have happened, especially a Spider-Man character. Spider-Man's such a excuse me. Anything that happens with Spider-Man, people go crazy for. So I feel like I was actually a little surprised that this didn't go a little higher, that it actually kind of leveled out. Because the first thing that came to mind for me was the Black Panther stuff, Black Panther 3 with Tossin. So I wanted to take a quick look at the 9/8 of that. Where's that at? Here we go.
So I like UniX's comment. Let's make a bet. Who gets their first solo series first? Tossin
Who?
or Spider Boy? I don't know, man. I'm good.
100% Spider Boy.
I would say
If there's either, but because I don't see, it's just because of what I just said, right? The Spider-Verse is so much bigger than anything else, you know.
Yeah.
But
Tosin.
take a look. Oh, did I pick the wrong one? No, I got the right one. Okay, let's take a look at Tosin. So, just real quick, in 2022, the high for the 9.8 was $345, and then this thing went down to $89, and recently it was $95. So, that's a big drop. I mean, you could see this graph just go straight down. So that's when I said, like, if you really do want this character, and it's like you don't have to have it today, give it 3 months, give it 6 months, because I do think I don't see a solo series coming in the next, definitely not the next 3 months, because we'd probably know something about it. Just saying. What do you got there? What did it say?
Rosio Octopus.
Yeah, that's a good one.
See?
However, Jay, do you remember what the raw copies of Tossin were selling for, like peak?
I mean, I gotta say it was pretty close to what Spider Boys is selling now when it first came out, and that was what? Was that a second print? When was the second print higher?
No, it wasn't. That kind of cool. It jumped, but it cooled up very quickly. Like right now, you can buy the second print for like $5, but I think the Tossin book was close to $100 raw. And the reason I say that, well, if it was selling for $400 in a 9.8, that equivalent is probably around $100 raw. But I mean, even now, let me see if you can see this. Yep. Even now they're still selling for $50 raw. You know, there was a $60 sale. Yeah, this was $60 sale raw. I mean, 2 days ago. To me,
I remember selling some at Torpedo when I was still doing live sales for them. I would say we went up to like 75, 80 for one of our copies.
Yeah, I think they're close to 100. I mean, I feel like it hasn't adjusted, because if you're telling me that I can buy a 9.8 for, what did this one just sell for? 135, I wouldn't buy a raw for 60. Like, you know what I mean? Like, those two prices feel like they haven't really adjusted out yet. Like a $60 raw to me is like a $225, $275 9.8. $135 raw to me is like a $30 raw, $40 raw at most. Right, Jay? I mean, is that kind of like
it's in the you're in the ballpark, right?
Right.
Extra $100 gets you to 9.8. I mean, again, if it's a character, and it spiked a little too when Black Panther 2 came out, because that end credit scene, you know, people got to talking and speculating again, and it went back up, but it came back down.
Yeah, because that name was kind of close, right? The name was like, it wasn't the same. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, final thoughts? Anybody want to go first? Go take a whack at it.
What name are you talking about in Black Panther?
At the end credit scene, I don't even remember his name, but his son's name, Chadwick Boseman's son, T'Challa's son, started with a T. And it was close. It wasn't Tossin, but it was like, it was very close. Let's put it that way.
Should I do some research?
I'll do it. I love it. She's got a job already on the show.
Yeah, so just my final thought real quick,
man,
is just listen, I don't knock anybody for buying anything in this hobby. You want to roll the dice, right? I'm not going to sit here and tell you what to do with your money. If I see that book for cover price now, will I grab it? Absolutely. Will it be up on an auction the next day? 100%. And there's nothing wrong. Guys, if you find this book and you're stacked on it and it's a book you don't believe in, but you want to save up for something different, why not flip it, right? Make the hobby pay for itself.
Oh, Toussaint.
It's Toussaint. Yeah, that's
right.
Toussaint.
Perfect.
It's shortened.
They're from Haiti, which is French based, right? So it's Toussaint, right?
Guy with the history lesson here tonight. Thank you.
I mean, serious. I'm asking a question.
I mean, I thought they were from Wakanda, but I guess
no. They live in Haiti.
Now they live in Haiti.
That's where he's growing up, in Haiti. So it's French, Haitian. You know, and
look at Guy. Guy just went.
Yo, look, guys bringing the geography knowledge.
Come on, bro. What the fuck?
But Blood Sausage, awesome name, by the way, makes a good point. The Black Panther 3 book probably did have a much lower print run because I feel like Dan Slott hyped up this book for other reasons. He didn't say that Spider-Boy was going to be in it, but it was the end of it. I think the solicitation was end of the Spider-Verse as we know it. And then Dan Slott was on social media basically hyping it up like, you guys definitely have to get this book. So this book had a lot of copies printed, which doesn't necessarily, sometimes, some people say, oh, if there's a high print run, there's never going to be that price for it. And that's not necessarily true, because all there has to do is be more demand than the print run. And for a Spider-Man based character, there's always high demand. So I'm kind of on the fence here. Do I think this is going to be a $5 book ever again? Probably not. Do I see it going down to like a $15 book, like in 3 months, 15 to 20? Probably 20. I would say it settles around 18 to 20. I think it's worth the risk at that point. I wouldn't buy it for 30, but I would buy it at like a $15 price point at this point. Like Jay said, if you need it now, buy it. No big deal. $30, right? It's not going to make or break your collection at this point. What do you think, guy? He's out. He's done.
I'm done.
What do you think, Lo?
I'm not really, it's not for me. But that, you know what? If you like it, get it. These guys are right. I mean, obviously, it's a quick flip to make some money. Congratulations. Go ahead.
Yeah, just collect what you like. That's how I've always been. I don't know. We have some cool books that are worth, value in our collection, but a lot of my collection is just like, Tomb Raider shit and horror comics and stuff like that. So I've always been a collect what you like kind of person.
I like it.
Shout out to CLG, just backing up my knowledge for this evening. I'm going home. Actually, I am home. I'm going to bed.
That's it.
Oh, there you go. Guys, 155 of you in here. Hit that thumbs up. I mean, should we give them a little? Should we give them a little graph?
We don't say hit the thumbs up here. You know what we say,
don't.
Love?
What?
We say
I could just show her. I mean,
you could show her. Yeah, you know what? Show her.
I could just show her. This is kind of what we do for people to get them to hit the like button.
Yeah, we don't say hit the like.
She's like, why did I sign up for this? Why did I sign up for this?
No, that's me in 30 years.
I love it.
He said, smash that like button. Smash that. So if you guys can, hit the like button. If you're new here, give us a follow if you like, degenerates on YouTube on a Monday night. So what else we got going on? Tomorrow night, we got something going on, I think.
Oh, yeah.
We do. Our first actual sale auction on Whatnot is tomorrow night. We've done a bunch of giveaway shows. We had some buy nows, but tomorrow night is the first sale. Okay.
Lo's gonna be in the chat. She's gonna buy something. I guarantee it.
She's got to come hang out with us on Whatnot.
Tomb Raider books?
See?
I mean, there's always something we can find in the collection, But guys, if you haven't seen us yet, we told you we were just gonna basically take YouTube and move it to Whatnot, and that's what we did. It's not like just a book up there with us. It's all three of our faces. We're talking. We're bullshitting. It's the same show. Same thing we did on our auctions.
Jelly Bean knows. Look.
Yeah, take your pants off on Tuesday. That's it.
All three of our faces is not a selling point, Matt.
That is very true. That is very true. If I said maybe it was just a voiceover, that would have been probably a better selling point. But yeah, we're hanging out. We're not just selling books. We're talking. We're doing like a mini show essentially, right? We're going to talk about stuff that happens. It seems like something always happens soon as we finish our show. Like Monday night or Tuesday morning, there's always news.
Yep.
Well, we'll talk about that later. There's a trailer coming out tomorrow, so I'm sure we're going to be talking about that tomorrow night. So
Don't tell them.
That's why I didn't get ahead of myself.
All right.
So like I said, even if you're not buying, we like to just hang out, bullshit. So come hang out, download the app. That's what we're selling from now on, most likely, at least for a little while. All right.
And Lipskin over here. Maybe just give him a little heads up.
Not right now, no, because there's multiple reasons why not. But for right now, we're going to be on there, and like we said, we're bringing the YouTube auction, the same feel, almost identical. We're all there, bullshit, having a good time, funny, and selling some nice books. So we'll be there. All right, come hang out with us tomorrow night, 9:45, Whatnot.
Lo, Echo Comics loves you.
Love you too.
There you go. What's up next, guy?
I don't know.
Actually, before we do that, Lo, do you got anything coming up? I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, nobody cares about what we have going on. What do you have going on, Lo? What do you have coming on?
I'm a huge gamer, so I've been wanting to start up a Twitch stream for like a long time. So you guys can't see too much of it. You can see my case right there, but I'm building a computer currently. So I'll be streaming on Twitch soon.
I mean, if you haven't checked out Lo on Instagram, let's just take her to a different level now that she told you she's a gamer and she's building a computer. Okay? So, I mean,
all her links are in the description. Okay.
Guys, my head's going to get so big, it's going to fill the whole screen. Stop that.
Matt,
If you guys keep talking
Matt
her up, she's not going to want to come back on this show, all right? She's going to try to go find other channels with more subs. Like, let's try to keep her here, all right, guys?
Matt has to do
I just beat Resident Evil 4 Remake. And I actually, on top of that, beat the Outlast horror game.
Why am I up here, guy? There you go.
See?
There you go.
Look, there you go.
Yeah,
ahead,
RE4.
keep
The
talking.
Resident Evil is my shit. That's probably my all-time favorite franchise in the entire world. I don't know what that says about me. I even watched the stupid, movies over and over again with Mila. What's her name? Djokovic. Yeah.
Yep.
Jovovic.
But yeah, and then we got Shortbox Live coming up too in May. I'll be there. I don't know if you guys are gonna go, but that's gonna.
Where's
be
that?
in
Chicago? Oh, California.
No, yeah, California is gonna be kind of like Silicon Valley. It's like 10 minutes away from San Jose. It's actually, is it San Jose Convention Center?
I don't know. We usually don't do the West Coast shows.
Well, you should.
We should. I know. I'll tell you what. We'll go to the West Coast show if you come to an East Coast show.
That's fair. You know what? That's fair. I'll do
You
that.
know, give and take. We got to find a good one.
On GameCube, I played on the PlayStation. That was mine.
GameCube?
Yeah, I liked
Where-
GameCube. but
Is
I played on
GameCube still
PlayStation.
around? So like antique at this point?
It is vintage technically.
Like if you had one in a box, it'd be worth money.
Well, GameCube was dope because they did the first. They were originally did the first remake of Resident Evil, so that was pretty
Did
dope,
they?
man. Yep.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I guess my fiance is watching this because he's like texting me stuff to like talk about. He's like, "Oh, you're also going to New York."
Well, there you go. So you are coming to the East Coast.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm going to New York Comic Con, so I'll be there. Oh, and then he wanted me to plug in that I'm a Playboy now. I have a Playboy page.
Hey.
Oh, just forgot to mention that.
Yeah,
Forgot
Like,
about
just
that?
throw that
mention,
out there.
I'm a Playboy now. Yeah, Playboy bunny.
There you go. Congratulations.
Thank you. That was kind of surreal, honestly. I didn't think I was going to get it, and then I get this text, and I'm like, am I getting scammed right now? And then I sent a text to my other girlfriend who's also a Playboy bunny, and I was like, did this happen to you? Did you get a text? Am I getting scammed? And she's like, nope, that you're legit. And I was like, whoa, that's crazy.
There you go. So
That's
is that in your link tree as well?
Shit, no, it's not. I need to do that.
You gotta
God,
step
I'm
up your
failing
game.
right now.
You gotta
Come
step
on, Lo.
up your game.
Come on, Lo.
I
Come
used to
on
do
now.
marketing, and I can barely market myself. Yeah, I am going to the Shortbox event in Santa Clara. Is that what it? Yeah, I'll be
There you
there.
go.
Listen, we're CGC witnesses. Who wouldn't want a Playboy signed by Lo at New York Comic Con? Slam.
Jay-
Wow.
Jay's always
the
got
wheels
the
are turning.
He's always got
wheels
the
are
wheels
turning.
turning.
And I'll be at Amazing Con,
Where's that? Oh, it's Vegas,
Las
right?
Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll be
Yeah.
there. I'll be there with Melinda's Comics. If you guys.
I'm gonna be honest. If you go to a con, you make any con amazing. So there you go.
Wow, guy.
Just make
Fucking
that
wah wah.
Yeah, wah guy.
I'm just throwing it out there.
How did we? How have we not been to the Vegas con, guys?
It's small. I mean, like it's still cool because obviously it's local, so it's easy for me to go to, and it's pretty legit for what it is. But it is very small. So
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, it is Vegas though, so
And she has friends that are Playboy bunnies. Yeah, I got a few.
we take care of you guys here. Okay, we take care of you guys. You know. What else were we talking about? I forget what I was just gonna say. We were talking about cons.
Con?
I don't remember. I don't fucking remember. I'll remember
Yeah,
later.
CLG. I don't know, man. Matt'll have to be on babysitting duty. You don't want that.
Fuck that.
Nobody wants that.
No way.
You said Pharaoh was on. Right?
Last week, yeah.
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 I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on this, but did he mention the project that we're doing?
He did.
Okay,
He
cool. So we can
mentioned
talk
that
about
he
it?
was
Okay.
doing something with you. Yes.
Yeah.
He didn't tell us
okay.
exactly what live, I should say. So I don't
Okay,
know.
So I
That's
won't
up to you.
spill all the tea, but
Yeah.
maybe something will be there for Amazing Con. Maybe not. I don't know.
Just
keep an eye
dropping little nuggets here live. I love it. I love it.
At first, I was like, I don't think I have much going on. And then the more talk, I'm like, oh, shit, I have a lot going on now.
See?
Start writing this down, Lo.
I need a manager.
Yeah. I mean, guys, right in the middle there. I mean, that's,
I got some time.
Jay's going to put his hat in the ring as well.
Yeah.
Guy, can you handle it?
I
I can't pay much right now. I'm sorry.
It's all right. We'll figure that out.
Guy works for Nutella.
Yeah. I do.
Guy works for Nutella. So
I do.
that's what I was going to ask you. For New York, are you just going there to be like just a show goer, or you have something going on there?
I'll be cosplaying.
Be cosplaying.
Nice.
Do we get a preview? Do you know what you're going to be? How about that? Do you know what you're going to be?
Maybe Gwenum.
Okay. Okay.
That's the big hint. I mean, Gwenum is going to be the one that's going to take a lot of work, actually. But and then there might be a few others. I haven't decided yet. So I don't want to make any promises for any other characters. But
Okay. Okay.
but
We're
yeah,
gonna have
okay,
to do
I say
some.
that comment up there. The Last of Us. Of course, I played The Last of Us. That was like one of the best games ever. The second one kind of fell off a little bit, in my opinion.
Yep, we talked about that last time. The second one definitely did fall off.
It
Yeah.
definitely did. But I mean, and the show was really cool too. But I definitely could have used some more infected, in my opinion. But that's just me, because I get it. I get the character development thing. I get what they did or why they did what they did. But I'm all in it for like the horror and the infected, and I didn't get that scary feeling that I got from the game.
True.
From
True.
the series.
Not enough, right? Not enough of it.
Yeah, not enough.
All right. Okay. So New York. I mean, we're gonna have to plan something for New York now. Guy, we're gonna have to go to New York. We didn't go last year. We all dropped out like flies. First, all three of us were going. Then Guy couldn't go. Then Jay wasn't going. And then literally the night before, I didn't go. So now we have to go this year. We have to figure something out.
I'm glad I'm sparking some
You are.
inspiration here.
We have to. You know what? We've been lazy. We've been lazy, guys. We haven't been to enough shows. We gotta start getting to these things again.
Yeah.
All right, Guy. What do you got for us? I think it's been a segment that's been called on. What does it say? What is Conlon saying?
He said the entire chat just volunteered to be Lowe's manager.
You're gonna get flooded with applications unsolicited.
Hey, as long as they know I can't pay right now.
I don't think that's gonna bother any of them. I gotta be
No,
honest.
I'm gonna be
So,
honest.
Guy Forge.
Are we running it?
I think it's time. It's been a while. People have asked for it. I think it's time for the return.
Lo, do you dance? That's the question.
So that's good. That's good.
All right. Well, keep it going, babe.
Wait, what kind of dancing? There you go.
I love-
that kind of dancing.
I love that Jay wasn't dancing and then realized he was the only one that wasn't dancing. So he just
I always start off the dance. I just didn't want to dance the whole time in the back. I get a.
He realized he was the only one not dancing. So let's come on.
He was picking his dance. He was picking his dance out. All right.
No,
He was waiting.
No worries,
he was
no
slow
worries.
playing it.
Guys, welcome to Cash It or Trash It. Lo, this is your first experience with this, so have fun. We want to. Maddie's going to put up some chat over here, I think, somewhere, and we're going to get some comments from obviously all the defects out there in defect land. But we're going to take it through some things and see what your thoughts are. So I might start with you, Lo, but I'm going to bring this up and we're going to talk about some stuff. All right? Mm-hmm. So here we go.
We got voted out, by the way. Jay and Lowe's dances were better, according to Gray Pliskin, and me and Guys sucked. So there you go.
Duh.
Yep.
You know what?
We got the first
Well,
trash
that's
hit of the
what
night.
it is.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Jeez.
Obviously.
Thanks, Lipskin.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it seems that we got audio from outer space earlier today. I don't know if anybody else caught this, but if you guys were on the intranet and searching a little bit, I caught it later in the day. But you don't have to say trash the Marvels, Mike the Doom. I'm not ready. I'm not there yet. So we got some audio that was playing. A couple things just to shout out. A couple voices that were in there. Someone says hello. Then you hear Sam fucking Jackson go, "Where's Captain Rambo?" and then you hear "what the" from another voice. So this is all in reference to tomorrow. It is confirmed that we are getting the first trailer for the Marvels. So just throwing this out there. We'll start with low. I don't know if we're up on it at all. You have any cash it or trash it? You think the Marvels is going to be good?
I say trash it. I'm sorry. I was never a big fan of Brie Larson or I never even watched Miss Marvel, so I'm just gonna say trash it.
I was a fan of Miss Marvel. I have to say, Brie Larson, I agree. I'm on board with that. I actually enjoyed the Miss Marvel. I thought it was a good show. But I take your response and I say thank you. Looks like most of the chat is on the trash it. Couple cash it's in there. Jay, what do you think, brother?
See, this is this is one of those movies I want to trash so bad, and I have such low expectations for. But this is like all these Marvel movies that everyone thinks are gonna suck are always the ones that are actually better than the ones that should be good.
Yeah.
But I just, you know what? I gotta fucking trash it because I don't know, man. It's cosmic. I seen UniX put that in there. I don't know, man. I liked Miss Marvel, the show. I thought it was a good show. Not a fan of Rambo. Not a fan of Captain Marvel. I'm gonna trash it.
Matty Forge.
Let me tell you why Jay trashed it, because he was saying to himself, "There is no way I'm going to let Low trash this, and I'm going to cash it."
No, listen. The only reason why you guys know I am 100% honest in everything I say. I want this movie to be good, and I want Blue Marvel to show up so I can finally sell that fucking book.
Yeah, seriously. At least he's honest.
Me too.
I will. I am so on the fence about this, but I agree with Jay, where I think the expectation is so low that I think it'll be better than we think. Low. So I will hesitantly and just by 1% cash it, just by a tad.
I like it, Matt. I like it.
That's it.
Yeah,
Guy.
I'm just up for another movie, so I'm gonna say cash it because I like the girl from Miss Marvel. I think she's cool. I think she plays the character very well. Brie Larson, as long as they just don't put her on screen as much as she should, I'm happy with it. Sam Jackson's going to be in it, so I'm okay with that. So, I'm okay. I say cash it. I say cash it.
Okay. We're split.
We are split.
What do you got next, Guy?
But this is just this one's for low. I think she's gonna jump on this one. I think she's gonna like it. I think we're gonna go full steam ahead and we're gonna talk about some stuff. But did you guys see the Ashoka trailer
Grand
this
Admiral
week?
Thrawn right there. Yeah.
So that we got a little backside of Thrawn, which is pretty cool, right?
Hey now.
In the trailer that came out, but it seems that instantaneously, like we got the leaked trailer of the actual footage that was like the fans saw in that. What was it? Was it C2E2? Where was it from? Anybody know?
I didn't go to any cons this year so far, so I don't know.
Yeah, wherever they were showing the actual trailer, the full trailer, we saw this. So we got to see the front side of Thrawn. Listen, this leaked right away. Once we saw the footage that came out on TV and everybody saw it, this came out right afterwards. Obviously, people were going crazy. Fans went ballistic. They were so excited for this. And right after this, it seemed like now we're talking about 3 extra movies that are coming out, right? So, like, people went crazy. I mean, Ahsoka, well, let's just talk about the trailer, the show itself. Cash it or trash it, Lo?
I say cash it. I love Ahsoka Tano. I love that they're bringing Thrawn in, because hopefully that just means that we're going to get some Mara Jade soon. So, yeah, I'm really excited. A lot of Rebel references, too. Rebel was a great show, so.
Jay?
I'm going cash it, man. I mean, Disney's Star Wars is so much better than their Marvel stuff. I'm a little disappointed in Mandalorian this season, but actually, you know what? I can't say that. Some episodes are a lot better than others, but Ahsoka looks awesome. Thrawn looks comic accurate. I like it. I like it. I can't believe he doesn't get all blue makeup on his white collar. That's crazy. You know, you go out to the bars and you see these girls with their white bubble jackets and there's like all makeup and shit all over their necks. And this he's crisp, man. Good for him.
It's because it's not makeup; it's real.
It's real. It's real life.
They found
It's real life. Oh,
All those UFO crashings.
Exactly.
Matty Forge.
Yeah, it was a Star Wars fan event. I forget the name of it, by the way.
Got it. Thank you.
And yeah, I 100% cash the trailer. I like what I saw from the trailer. I think this is going to be very good. I like like Lo said, the reference, how, what was it, Rebels, Lo, how that ended.
Like Sabine Wren's going to be in there, which is like awesome.
Yeah, we saw Sabine Wren. We saw, I don't know how to say her name, Sarah Hadula.
Yeah.
Right? And
yeah.
Ezra Bridger.
That's a big role too.
Right. So we saw those three characters. I know people are there's a lot of spec books behind those characters. And it looked like, and I didn't see the end. I think it was Rebels, Lo, because I know you watched the animated. The end of that, where you see kind of the spaceships flying away, was in the trailer. So clear. I'm thinking that this basically picks up exactly where that left off. I love the tie-in. Yeah,
because I know Ahsoka Tano doesn't have her white getup, so I don't know. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. So I don't know exactly where the timeline falls, but it could be like middle Rebel.
Okay.
You know, who knows?
Yeah, and then so definitely cash it, and they talked about and they talked about a new timeline with basically 9 new. I know eventually first guy they had said 3, but there's like 9 projects that they have lined up. Yeah. Going back all the way to the Old Republic, the High Republic. And we had talked about that probably a year ago, that there was some talk about doing a project based on the High Republic and that comic series that's out. Obviously, they've been pushing that comic series a lot. So I'm excited to see. I'm with Jay. The Star Wars stuff has definitely overall been better than the Disney stuff. I mean, the Marvel stuff on Disney+. I mean, Andor was amazing. Mandalorian season 1 and 2 really good. Season 3 hit or miss depending on the episode. So
there's some fillers in there definitely, but
yeah,
I think it's still good. They're kind of building a story, which is good. So
yep.
A lot of people are saying it doesn't really have much story to it, and I was like, I don't agree with that. I just think
I think they're building it. It's just taking them a little bit longer.
It's different. Yeah, it's different than the first 2 seasons for sure. So
because they're trying
expanding
to connect things too.
I'm okay with it.
So I'm cashing it all day long. So
Same.
Regardless, I'm excited about it. And I love that these shows I can watch with my kids. My kids are infatuated with this, and I love it. So it's a lot. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, absolutely. I know Jay's gonna love this one because I heard that he watched some of these recently because Jay got a video game that he didn't want to tell people about, but he told us about it. So he watched some of these.
I know it's coming up.
He watched some of these movies recently, which I've watched all of them. My wife loves them, and I'm actually going to start watching them with my kids too, which is great. But let's throw this up there, guys.
Hogwarts Legacy. Okay, that makes sense.
a lot of recent news that Warner Brothers intends to reboot the Harry Potter franchise. Let's first start off and say this is not going over well with the fans of the wizarding world, okay? And you know what? Who's one of those fans? Jada Butcher. So
I wouldn't say I'm
with you, buddy.
All right, let me start off. I'll start off with Hogwarts, right? So when I first got the game, I liked it, but it's so fucking repetitive and so easy. But I am a crazy OCD completist. Like, I need every game I play, otherwise I wig out. It's just like a thing I have.
Psycho.
So I never seen a Harry Potter movie. I played Hogwarts first. Then I was like, you know what? I got to go back and watch these movies. I went back to watch the movies. For whatever reason, they were gone from HBO Max. But for whatever reason, this week they popped back on. So I watched the first one and I got through half of the second one. It's an okay movie. It's kind of, very kiddish. I'm more of a Lord of the Rings type of guy with a little bit more like cool shit going on.
It's like Star Wars with wands.
No, don't say that.
Don't disrespect. Don't disrespect.
Yeah.
No, I'm explaining what they say it's like. It's like this. They in fact say this, and they go about doing it and say that she really didn't write shit. It's really just taking Star Wars and adapting it to wands and children and blah blah blah.
Well,
like
it's
that's
also
an actual
taking books of magic too. It's almost identical to that too.
Yeah. So
I mean, everybody tells me I have to
stating
wait.
what they say out there. That's all.
The third one, I watched Sorcerer's Stone and I watched Chamber of Secrets, and again, I couldn't get I didn't get through the whole watching. Like I fell asleep the second one and I just watched it the next day. But I'll let you guys know I'm still. I feel like I'm cheating on Lord of the Rings when I watch Harry Potter.
So you cashing it or trashing it?
So here's the fact of like, why would they redo these at this point? Like, what's the
all
point
right?
of
So
that?
I'm gonna say trash it because it's such. It's like a modern movie. Like I could understand if it's a movie from the 70s or 80s, right? But Harry Potter's what, early 2000s? Like why reboot it now? Why not just make, I don't know, man. Unless they're gonna go in a darker tone, I'm gonna trash it. I trash this with you, but I'm trashing the reboot too.
Lo, what do you got?
I am not a Harry Potter fan whatsoever. I haven't played the Hogwarts Legacy. I remember I did play one of the Harry Potter games. I think it was Prisoner of Azkaban, where you could fly the hippogriff.
Okay.
And that was the only good thing about that. I don't know. I'm not excited for it. I say trash it.
Okay, Maddie.
Yeah, trash it. I'm not a fan of Quidditch, so I got nothing. I want nothing to do. I never really. I got dragged to like 2 of them. I did not enjoy them. It's just not for me. It's not my style. So I'm out.
Listen. I like the movies. I'm a fan of the movies. I don't think they should be redone. I mean, that just doesn't make sense to me.
It's too
So
soon.
I'm gonna say trash it. Don't redo those. You're out of your mind.
Hold on, before you end it, guy, I will say this. I have, I think, 8 days left to get a platinum trophy in Hogwarts because no matter what, I'm hopping on the new Star Wars the day it comes out.
You could do it, Jay.
I could do it. Yeah, I could do
That
it.
game
It's just
looks
so.
great.
Oh yeah, that I need to get the new Star Wars. Matt, we're on the same page. We always game the same games together. Matt has gotten platinum trophies before me, which drives me crazy.
But you don't know Matty Ford.
He brought me. I was out and he pulled me back in.
I pulled him back in.
I'm gonna have to buy the Star Wars one.
So
yeah, before gaming was a thing.
yeah. So let's jump to this one, guys, and let's finish up. We got 2 more. Why not? I think Lo's gonna like this one.
Oh God, trash it. Jesus Christ.
She's trashing it already.
Wow, that was quick. Anyway, Joker Folly Ado.
I love it.
Wrapped filming this week, and director Todd Phillips shared these 2 photos, which give us a new look at Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga in what feels like full character mode, guys. Obviously, Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn and Joaquin Phoenix as El Joker. What do we think of this, guys? I mean, is this movie going to be terrible? I mean, you tell me, Lo.
I'm gonna see it just to get a full opinion on it. But I am not a musical fan. I think there's 2 musicals out of all the musical movies that I like, and that's Moulin Rouge and Chicago, because it's got like a weird dark vibe to it. But I guess this could be the next one. But I don't know. I'm not. Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn just doesn't fit well with me, but we'll see.
Okay.
I'll give it a shot, but trash it.
Did you like the first one?
It was okay. Yeah, it's not. I don't think I liked it as
Interesting.
much as everybody else seemed to like it. I think it was an
Okay.
interesting take, and I
thought it was okay, too.
yeah, it's okay. I'm not gonna trash it completely because I did enjoy it in some extent, but because I liked how dark it was. Because yeah, he's a fucked up.
I
person.
think Gaga's going to make it dark, too.
I like what Marky's saying there. I like what
I think
Marky's
she's
saying.
out of her mind.
Yeah, she's a weird character. So I think she's gonna definitely like really dive into Harley Quinn and her psycho-ness, but I don't know. We'll see.
Bakushu Paulie. That's surprising. He's cashing it.
Jay,
Triple
what do you got,
cash.
Wow.
So it's definitely going to be a musical. I seen a video today of her on the steps in the Bronx, the same steps he danced on, singing like a musical number. I like Lady Gaga, man. I think her acting is good. I liked all her movies. There is a movie you got to check out, Lo. It's called Repo the Genetic Opera. It's a horror musical.
Oh, I know what you're. Yeah, no, I've seen it. That was a wild one.
That's a wild. That's what. Yeah, and Paul Sorvino's in it.
Yeah, no, that was the one where it was like, I can't even explain what I thought what this movie is, because I tried watching it and I was like, what the fuck is even happening? But it was really, really dark, a lot of gore. Is this ringing a bell? Anyway, I don't know.
Yep. It's basically about selling organs and body parts
right? Yeah,
on the black market.
Oh,
And
nice.
and Paris Hilton stars in it, so you know the acting is absolutely
top notch.
You know what? Let me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go watch it after we get off. That's what I'm gonna do.
You got to watch it.
You've never seen
got-
that guy?
Get out of here.
I need your response after that, because that's gonna
There's
be so
no
fucking
Horror guy does
I
not
will
watch
not
horror.
watch it. Let's put it that way.
Maybe a musical horror he'll watch. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell the
Tell my
missus
wife,
because
yeah.
she loves musicals, and now you're watching it. So there you go. That's
I
all.
have it. I'm gonna lend it to you, Matt.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a movie I bought.
So you cashing it, Jay?
You're in
I'm
for a
cashing
ride.
it. I think Lady Gaga is gonna make that movie.
Okay.
She doesn't look. Margot Robbie's more comic, but this, I think she fits. She looks. Guy, could you bring that picture up again? I look like Lady Gaga walking into
That's what
King
he looked
Khan,
like.
King
Yeah.
Khan on the second day. That's what. If I had hair, that's what I look like.
100%.
Like that.
100. She actually looks a little bit more aware of where she is than you did on Sunday, to be honest with you.
That's
to
a
be
good
honest
photo
with
of
you.
her as the role, I will say, because all the other ones I've seen, I'm like, yeah. But
Yeah,
that's-
you know
that's a
why?
better photo.
Because she actually did not sleep on an uninflated air mattress. That's why she looks okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm still mad I didn't take a picture of that.
yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
I mean, listen, sometimes you forget things. It is what
All
it
I
is.
wanted to do is eat breakfast the next day, and the hotel had absolutely nothing except for it was a robot that made ramen, and it was terrible.
There was a whole kitchen if you walk 30 feet the other way.
No,
I had
too far
breakfast.
for
like-
him.
I
That was
had
too far, bro.
breakfast with Gary and Desjardins.
Wait, say ramen again?
Yeah, ramen.
ramen. I
This is
say,
ramen.
what is it?
Say
Ramen.
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 Like it's from Boston.
Ramen.
They had,
Ramen.
they had a robot that made ramen.
All right, let's get back on track here.
Maddie, will you cash it or trash it? Quick.
Guy Forge, I've only seen one musical in my life, and it was with you. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
This is the worst experience of my life.
What was it?
It was, how do you say it, Guy? Les
Mis?
Yeah.
Oh,
but,
with the guy who plays Wolverine. Why can I not think of his name? Is that he's in
With
there?
Hugh Jackman?
with
Yes,
Hugh
thank you.
Jackman. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
why can I not
I
think
got
of that?
dragged to that.
So
And I was
sorry.
sick. I had a cold. I felt like shit.
It was bad.
And it was one of the worst experiences of my movie going life. And I've been to some bad movies. And I'm just not a musical fan. However, I trust what's happening here. I love Joaquin Phoenix. I think Lady Gaga was kind of made for this role, to be honest with you. I think this is like art, and people are gonna hate me for saying this, but this is like Tony Stark for Robert Downey Jr. How he just that's the role for him. It can't be anybody else. That might be this for her. We'll see. Maybe I'm taking it a step too far, but I feel like she's gonna nail this. I just don't know how it's gonna be a musical.
That's what
I don't
I'm
know.
confused about.
I
don't doubt the
Yeah.
characters for
See,
the
I don't-
other roles. It's just
I don't think it's going to be a musical totally. I think they're going to have the movie going on and then all of a sudden it's going to go off into a number.
Oh, I
what
like
I'm saying?
JLS.
Like Jay said,
like
all
Sweeney
of a
Todd
sudden-
almost.
You're
That
it's
is
gonna go off
true.
and she's going to be on the stairs and she's going to be singing or something like that. So
Sweeney Todd was pretty good. So maybe if it's like that, I'm okay with that. What do you think, Guy?
Maddie walked into the I'm gonna go with Les Mis, right? Maddie walked
terrible.
into the theater and went, "One day more." Anyway, yeah, I cash it. I think it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be different. I don't think we've seen anything like this before, so I think they're testing the waters.
For a reason.
You don't know. So, I mean, I'm always up for seeing the acting capabilities of Joaquin Phoenix. I think he's crazy
Yeah, he's good.
too.
He's good.
When he gets into a role, that's what you see. So.
But so is Christian Bale, and we know what happened in Thor. So, just saying. I'm just saying.
bring-
dirty.
why
It wasn't
bring that
Christian
up?
Bale's fault. They did him dirty.
Anyway, let's finish this up. We got two more. We got a quick one and then the really important one, I think, of the day.
Yeah, let's blast through these.
Yep. Last one, guys, over here. Empire released a photo recently of this going on. It looks like, obviously, we got Drax. We got Drax. We got Nebula. And we got Mantis. Looking
Chestless Nebula.
Yeah, they were just... I'm just so weirded out by that. I mean, I don't know what they did with Karen Gillan, but it looks like they've been through hell and back. With tickets going on sale this week, guys, this is a simple one. Cash it or trash it. The movie's coming. It's right around the corner.
I don't know anything about it.
Are we talking about just the movie in general?
Guardians
this
3.
picture? Just the movie.
3.
Okay.
Guardians 3,
well,
yeah.
I don't know. I like James Gunn, so I'm going to say... I don't know. It's like we were saying about earlier. How it's like you think a movie's going to be really good, and then you watch it, and it's like absolute dog shit.
But you're not going to trash Guardians 3. Come on.
She might. I'm okay.
Really?
Let her do her thing, guy.
Well,
Okay, good.
no,
We
like,
need another
I'm gonna
negative
say-
voice on this channel.
No, like I want to say cash it because like I have high hopes because I do like James Gunn and I'm excited to see what he's doing with the DC universe. Bleh. I feel like I have high expectations and it's not going to be as good. But I'm going to say cash it for now. I have faith.
Okay. Jay.
Cash it. This is going to be the movie that brings the MCU back. Oh, no, sorry. This is going to be a great movie that I cash, and it's going to suck because it's going to be Gunn's last movie in the MCU. Two is bad, man. One is my favorite Marvel movie of all time.
Two is pretty stupid, yeah.
Yeah, I got Star-Lord tattooed on my leg. One was my favorite MCU movie of all time. I'm going to cash it. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to set the Guardians in a different direction. I'm excited to see Adam Warlock. I think it's going to be good.
Matty Forge.
Yeah, Jay just worried me. It's James Gunn's last movie with Marvel, and I could see like the end credit scene of just him being like,
yeah,
right. But I'm gonna say cash it, and this has to be good, and this basically determines if people like us stop going to the movies or not, or stop going on opening weekend, because this, like, everyone here feels like the weight of how much expectation is on this movie to be good. Not to be good, but to be really good. Like, to be the best thing we've seen since Phase 3. It really needs to be. We could tell that the MCU, Feige, they're making changes. They're firing people. They're talking about slimming down. They're pulling projects. 3 movies a year, 2 shows a year. They know they have an issue on their hands. And everyone's expecting this to kind of right the ship. So I have to cash it. But if it's not, if we come back here, after we go see it, we're gonna go Guardians and Tequila and Tacos. After that, if we come back here and we're like, that wasn't that good, that's really bad. I mean, it's gonna change a lot. It's gonna change this channel, right? Like the MCU stuff's just not gonna be as prevalent. I mean, it's just. So cash it for all those reasons. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I'm going to go with a couple people. Blood Sausage said cash is Clay. I agree with him. I'm going to cash it too. Chef came in and said, did Thanos snap Nebula's tatas away?
That was my line. Come on.
All right. Well, I'm just throwing it out there. Chef wrote it down, so it counts for him.
I love the chef.
I'm going to say cash it. I'm hoping it's a cash it. That's all I can say about that because.
Right. Yeah.
Again, high expectations for this. You're going out. As long as they bring Sylvester Stallone back and he's there, I'm cashing it. So,
Star Fox? Is that his name? Starhawk?
Walked into that one.
Starhawk?
Guys, last one for Cash It or Trash It.
Okay.
So, I'm throwing this up there. Did you guys hear the news? Jay, you may not have heard about this, Jay.
Make this a good one, guy. Make this a good one.
You came in late. Do you know that they're recasting and they sent out a casting call for Lara Croft?
Is this true?
Did they really? Where's the picture? I want to see the picture.
You didn't know about this.
I see what's going on. Grab it. She sucks.
Cash it.
So, guys, did you know about this? Matt's taking the cash out.
Is there $100 bill in there? 'Cause then I'll be upset if it's not.
I'm just telling you, Lowe is going to be the new Lara Croft. And I don't know about you, but I'm cashing it all day long. So what do you think, chat? Defects,
I'm on board.
Put
I'm on
it out
board.
there. And
You know what's funny?
let's start with Jay.
They actually hinted though at there being a recast at Tomb Raider, and they were thinking of the chick from Parks and Rec, the girl who dates Chris Pratt. I can't remember her name, but I think that's awful. Anyway.
She dates Chris Pratt now?
No, in the show.
Oh, in the
She
show.
was-
Who's that?
yeah. I can't remember her name.
Aubrey
The girl who
Plaza?
was
Is that
also
her?
in
Thank
the.
you. They were thinking
I
about
like her though. I don't like her for that role
Tomb
though.
Raider? Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't like her for that role. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Jay, what do you think, Jay? You're muted.
All day long.
Oh, there you
Take
are.
it to the bank. Am I muted?
That's it. No,
No,
you're good.
fine.
You're good.
You're fine. You're fine. Lo, we're getting a lot of cash hits in the chat. Just to let you know.
I think this is 100%. This is a perfect score. That's all I'm saying. So
I would be
gonna throw-
upset if someone said trash it and was honest. Yeah.
You want to throw the picture?
listen, let's make this happen, right? Maybe you got to throw your hat into the ring, for the recast. I mean, I'm just saying, you need a manager. You're gonna make this happen. So a lot of things happening tonight on the show. Things you probably didn't expect. So there you go.
And Lo, we appreciate you dancing. So dance us out.
The best is when we used to have Davis Ryder dancing.
Yeah.
Oh god, that was good. That's when nobody knew Dave. It's just us.
Yep.
And Lara
Anyway.
Croft doesn't need to just have huge titties. They gotta be triangles. Come on.
Yeah,
That's true. That is
100%.
true. Come on
The
now.
old Madonna bra.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Madonna, have you seen her lately? God,
Jesus
Let's
Christ.
not talk about that. That's not on a good note.
somebody. Did you guys see the meme?
Yes,
That
I know
was like-
exactly what you're gonna say.
Who would have thought if you went forward into the future that
Roseanne Barr
Roseanne Barr looked better
looked
than
better
Madonna.
than Madonna.
Dude, she looks.
She looks
Looks
crazy.
like-
She looks like,
So it's like Jim
Jigsaw.
Carrey from The Mask.
She looks
Do you
like
remember-
Jigsaw.
What's the guy that plays Hellboy? Ron Perlman. Do you remember Ron Perlman did a show Beauty and the Beast back in the day?
Yes,
he looks
on TV.
exactly like Madonna now. It's so bad, dude.
Oh my god.
Her
It's so
cheeks
bad.
are up here.
I feel bad though, dude. That's terrible, man.
You get addicted. Like you can't stop. I mean, I know a couple. Actually, I know a couple guys that have it too. Like
Yeah,
they
but
just
like,
keep doing it.
You just like don't look at yourself in the mirror and just go, you know.
It's a problem. It's a problem. I don't think we're gonna fix that here though. So.
Nope. Anywho.
Like, oh, dude, Mickey Rourke's another one, dude. They're like,
Oh
Poor
god.
guy.
He's a
yeah,
disaster.
poor dude. He's a cool dude, man.
He was-
I love Mickey. Yeah.
And he was a good looking dude back in the day. Like he wasn't bad looking. Like I don't know where he went off with that. Like
People get
Yeah, I gotta piss you off
self-conscious.
before we close out. I was
Uh-oh.
gonna say it before. I gotta say it now.
What are we doing?
Sly got to be the worst actor, most overrated actor in Hollywood. I cannot stand that dude.
He's more overrated than Arnold Schwarzenegger.
come on.
That's who I can't stand that everyone loves. is
Come
Arnold.
on, the Rocky
See,
movies
all right,
were good.
Okay, Schwarzenegger's terrible, but you take Kindergarten Cop and True Lies, and it kind of makes up for everything.
Yeah, but then you have to rewatch. Batman.
Sly's not overrated. No one calls him a good actor.
Yeah,
He's an entertainer. He's a great
Yeah,
entertainer.
I get
just-
that. I get
Right.
that. Rocky
We don't say he-
was great because he basically just played himself. Everything,
Right.
He
and you know what? Judge Dredd was. I love Judge Dredd.
Okay.
Judge
see?
Dredd's good.
Mr. I am the law.
Yeah, that. Everything else though was so bad, dude. So bad.
Come on. You didn't see what was the movie, guy? We were talking about it when we were driving the other day. Oscar.
Oscar. What a great fucking
Come
movie.
on, you've never seen Oscar?
No.
Go watch
You
Oscar
gotta watch
right
Oscar.
now.
It's good.
Oscar will make you laugh your ass off.
It's a funny
watch
movie.
Oscar is
if
such
you
an
watch
underrated movie.
Like don't expect like a blockbuster movie, but like for like a C-list movie, it's really good. Like
It's Oscar's like Johnny
Yeah.
Dangerously. Like you know how good Johnny Dangerously is?
something like that. Yeah.
I never seen that
I'll
either.
You
watch
lost
it if
Jay.
you watch
You lost
Tusk.
Jay.
If you haven't seen Tusk, that's non-related
Yo.
to any of the actors, but. that
Hold
was
on.
wild.
On that, I got to show you
Marky
guys.
Mark,
something
Cobra.
All right, go ahead. Cobra? Yo, yeah, Cobra was good.
cliffhanger.
I don't know. This is dangerous.
I'm like,
Whenever
what?
Jay runs to go get something,
If he just goes grabs and Tusk right now, like
Well,
that would
sometimes
be
he comes
something.
back with
Tango and Cash.
Tango and Cash. So, Tulsa King is phenomenal, by the way. If you guys are not watching Tulsa King,
I heard that was good.
fucking go watch Tulsa King. It's so good.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the one with was it Kyle Urban? No, Keith
Spider
Urban,
Paul,
right?
Spider Paul,
Judge
you're the
Dredd.
fucking man. My mother hung me on a hook once.
Yeah, there you go. Spider Paul knows the deal. That's why we like him.
You fucking sneaky bastard.
All right, while we're waiting for Jay, remember tomorrow night, 9:45, 9:45 Eastern. Come hang out with us on Whatnot. I got some good books going. Guy and Jay will be hanging out. We'll all be chatting. We'll talk. We're going to do like a mini show and sell books. You know how we do it. Basically, whatever we did on YouTube, that's what we're doing on Whatnot. 9:45 after Gary. Come hang out. Come support your boys. Lo, what else you got? You got anything coming up this week, per se, other than what you talked about?
nothing really. I mean, other than Amazing Con coming up. I think that's
Okay.
pretty much it.
All right, check out our links in the description. Butch, what do you got? Take us out. Show us what you got. And
I
take us
can't
out
find it. It must be in my closet. So you mentioned Tusk. I love Tusk. That was my shit. Someone made me a DVD, and they edited my face on the actual DVD with the
Stop.
Tusk. Yeah. I went to see that in the movie theaters, right? A quick story. Me and my boy went in there, and the lady taking the tickets were like, "You're the only two people to see this movie since it's been out," and we were the only two in the theater.
Wow.
And I just can't believe he went full walrus at the end. That boy,
Full walrus,
He went
yeah.
full walrus.
he went full walrus. That movie
Nobody-
was so
nobody
embarrassing
goes-
for Johnny Depp.
everybody-
His name's not even in the credits.
Everybody knows
It's
you never
not,
go
yeah.
full walrus.
He went full
never go
walrus,
full
dude. That was
walrus.
great.
Tropic
Like,
Thunder. I love
Tropic-
it.
Dude, his girlfriend bought him a fish at the end. I thought that was great.
I feel like I've seen this movie. Now I have to
You
Google
gotta
it.
watch it, dude.
It's got Justin Long in it, and
I think I've seen
Johnny
it.
Depp, I didn't even recognize Johnny Depp, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think I've seen this. I think I've seen part of it.
It's so good, dude.
Wow.
No.
I don't know if
Honestly,
it's
if
so good, but
No.
No, if I could unwatch it, I would.
Don't ever get bit by a brown recluse because you will wake up a fucking walrus, dude.
well, words of wisdom from the butcher. Taking,
That's how we end the show.
That's you have to stay to the end of the Defects show because there's always something crazy that comes up right at the end. So
I'm
I'm gonna find that and post it tomorrow. Watch, you'll
Great.
see.
there you go. Yeah, post that. The one that they took, the one that they made of you. You got to post
Yeah, it's
that.
framed. Yo, it's framed and everything. It's awesome.
Oh my god.
Please tag
Guy.
me in it so I don't miss that.
Yes, we have to see that. We all need to see this. We need to all experience this. So, I think we're going to get out of here. We'll be back next Monday. We'll be on tomorrow night on Whatnot. Lo, appreciate you hanging with us. I'm sure we're going to see you again here soon, hopefully. Yes, no, maybe.
Absolutely.
Putting you on the spot. That's an absolutely. Cash that all day. Jay, anything else?
Don't go full walrus.
Don't go 4 hours. Guy Forge. I would love to end on that, but Guy Forge. Got anything?
I'll help you. Everybody knows you never go full walrus.
Yeah, you can't go full walrus.
All right, Defects. We'll see you next week. Hit that like button, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Later.